morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you may be. CC here. Chris from Westchester County, New York. It's my birthday week. And, by the way, it's September 1st, 2017. Friday. Labor Day weekend, the end of the summer. I always think birthdays would be special, but 1 year ago today, I was still, shall we call it, dum-dum. I'm going on my year anniversary, actually, for this flat Earth topic in a month and a half. That'll be my year anniversary. So I was still a dum-dum about a year ago. And I look back at those times, and I just can't believe I believe what I believe. Believed, shall we say. Anyway, I wanted to make a video before this Labor Day weekend just to thank everybody with their comments, and I appreciate your positive comments and your support too. I want to get into a couple of things, and if you haven't sub, please give me a like, all the fun stuff that everybody does. I wanted to bring up one point that I don't think anybody else has brought up. The Coriolis Effect was brought up with sharpshooters, and how they don't really take an effect that the Earth is traveling at 1,000 miles per hour, and when that bullet leaves the muzzle, it's in its own free space. So no one takes that in effect. But there's something else that I was thinking about the other night. Was it the fact that football season's coming up, and I don't think any of the football players are mathematicians, okay? Because I've heard some of their interviews, and I'll tell you, they definitely don't sound like a mathematician to me, which leads me to believe that nobody's taken in account the Coriolis effect when that football is launched up in the air and into the goal across the field. Has anybody ever taken any measure about that at all? I don't think they have. And they won't ever do that, because you live in a flat plane. You're on a motionless plane, and this guy's in a lot of trouble. You're on a motionless plane, and you're not going anywhere. So that's why nobody has taken an effect. And what really is probably a better example would be golf. Christ, that ball stays up in the air for at least 30, 45 seconds minimum. At least. So I don't think anybody's mentioned the Coriolis effect with any of the sports that are out there. And if I ever do watch any sports, I will always think about this, especially when they kick a football or they hit a golf ball up in the air. So I hope I didn't ruin sports for you guys. But this whole flat Earth thing ruins a lot of things, unfortunately. So anyway, I did want to put that out there. Somebody contacted me via my email. I have my email posted on my channel. So go on my channel. My email address is there. It's johnteeter72@yahoo.com. That was when I was a dum-dum when I made that email address, by the way. I was convinced that this John Teeter was an actual time traveler who came from the year 2036 and came back to 1999, I believe the story was, if I remember my dates, and he made a few predictions, and they actually all really did come true. And one that really stood out was the prediction he made about the Twin Towers. He didn't say exactly what was going to happen, but he did say that the skyline in New York City only had one building standing. Well, he was right about that, because that's the Freedom Tower. So I always thought about that, but now I know now that I've been through this, that was just a complete lie. It's just somebody who was in the inside, and he probably got pissed off because he got fired from his job, and he started just typing on some network with some email, because they didn't have Facebook back then in '99. They didn't really have anything except chat rooms and stuff. So he probably went in there and he knew about all this shit that was going to happen. So anyway, that's my email. Feel free to give me an email. Shoot me one if you have any questions or if you just want to talk. I realize this topic is something that definitely needs to be addressed. So I appreciate that. And anyway, the gentleman who sent me the email, it turns out to be he's local, and I spoke to him. We had a great conversation. It's nice talking to a fellow flat earther. It'll make you feel a lot better about the situation that we're in. So do surround yourself with people. Try to contact them, make friends, and that's what it's all about. That's what we're here to do. And so I brought up with him that I might be doing something in Westchester County down the line, a meet and greet. At first, it's probably just going to be a few guys at a bar. And what I mean by a few guys is because I checked my demographics, and I can see that nearly 95% of the people that are watching my videos are male. 5% are female. I'm not even really sure if that's accurate. I have no idea. I have a belief about women that they're very intuitive when it comes down to YouTube. And what I mean by that is they don't watch YouTube, because 95% of the stuff on YouTube is bullshit. You know that just as well as I do. You got a lot of people on there trying to make a buck, and they'll do anything they can. I mean, I've seen people lock themselves in refrigerators overnight, but still they get 1 million hits, so it seems to work for them. Who knows? Anyway, so that's the reason why I don't think a lot of women are on YouTube, because they just don't watch it. They're on Facebook, they're on Twitter, they're doing their own thing, but majority of them are not on YouTube. So if you ever go out and buy a car, don't forget to bring your girl with you, all right? Remember that. She'll tell the bullshit salesperson from a real salesperson. So anyway, that's my personal belief. So that's the first meeting, will be just a bunch of guys at a bar, hanging out, getting to know each other, shaking hands, probably be like on a Sunday or something like that, but I'll announce it, and I'll pick a place, and see how many people show up, see if it's worth it. Maybe the next one, renting a room and actually making it a little bit more formal, get some more people to go. But we definitely need something in Westchester County. It's good to see that at least somebody from Westchester contacted me, and there's somebody else out there, thinking the same thing I'm thinking, and is on the same level. So thanks for contacting me. And for everybody else, I just want to say thank you for your comments again. I appreciate the positive feedback, and also the negative feedback. I do get that too, and the trolls. And that's pretty much it. I think I've covered what I want to cover.